everybody, I am Tom and you are watching Witcher 3 Wild Gwent. Okay, to start off, today's going to be a Gwent episode. Priest of the Eternal Fire. He can be found in the northern island of Novigrad, right near the Elector's Square. He's got the alchemist icon on the map.
Do you wish the Eternal Fire's blessing upon you and your household? Come, true believer, may its light shine...
Watch it or you'll see the shine of my sword. And back off. That incense is making me nauseous.
You might have said so right away. Countersign and fish soup gives the deacon's auntie a headache. What do you need? Before you ask, I'm all out of hemorrhoid cream.
What are you talking about? Your incense that bad for the brain?
What do you mean? You gave the password, signalling you wished to buy some herbs.
Don't know any password. And if I said it by accident, then you folk run a shoddy conspiracy. That incense is making me nauseous. Brilliant.
Duh. Hope barnacles break out on your cock, you son of a leprous whore. Hope it grows wings and flies off to warmer climes come Yule. If you report me, you mother plower, I'll make sure our pyres stand side by side. That way I can blow on yours. See your ass roast before I go.
Curse a lot better than you bless. Actually starting to like you, herbalist. Relax, won't turn you in.
In that case, perhaps we can trade. I've many interesting substances.
This guy's great.
Show me what you have in stock.
Interestingly, if you choose the other option, you find out that he actually is a priest of the Eternal Fire. He just is also a herbalist. I'm gonna buy all these things because they're useful. Apparently the Cult of Freya is he actually has some good stuff. This little exclamation mark means it's a quest item that you can use later, so I'll buy it now. I'm not likely to need it later, but whatever. I don't think he's gonna buy anything off me, really. Not really, no. He'll buy some silver. But why we're really here.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
Okay. I don't think I need to make any changes to my deck. It's pretty good, as it is. Except for maybe getting rid of Abiding Frost is the only thing that's a potential, but... starting with a Spy, good. I'm kind of happy with that. So, we've got a Spy, which I'm going to lead with. Which should give us 2 more cards. He's going to put a Spy on us. I will use my decoy on this Spy, because my plan here is essentially to let him win this first round. So having a higher level Spy isn't as much of an issue. Although I could. Interesting. Doing that brings us more even, and when he plays this Spy, it's going to put us on even. So I think no, I shouldn't pass, because Nilfgaardian... he's playing Nilfgaard, and Nilfgaard actually wins on a tie, so if I pass, then he'll just be ahead. So what I should do is play one more card at least, which forces him to play a bit more. It doesn't, but now I win. So having won the first round, he's 2 cards ahead. I don't think that matters. I think I'm still ahead in this game. Yep. First things first. Bring back a Spy. May as well be the weaker one. If I can get Yennefer? Nope. I was hoping I can get Yennefer because she's another medic. So I could have brought back the other Spy as well. I want to burn down some of his cards. What's a Scorch gonna do? It's gonna kill me currently. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna at least put it to even doing this. Aha! That now makes me safe to play all these, which is great. And also it's burning his horn on a turn that I'm probably gonna let him win, in all honesty. I want to play all of my siege units. And then I'll pass. And if he's winning, he's winning. If he's not, he's not. Bring back Spy. Indeed. It's probably a good thing for me, because that now puts me on, what, 40? Yep. So I'm going to pass here, because he's going to have to use at least one more card. Yep. So 2 more cards apparently. Oh no, because it doubles, yep. But I think I've likely won this, because I have a good set of cards here. I'm going to lead with Death Mold. Puts him a card ahead. Hopefully he has a weather card that he plays later. If so, that's gonna save me some grief. Okay, that's good. That protects me from Scorch fairly well. Until my last card played. Good. Good, good, good. Very good, in fact. Because it means I can clear this. It means that these guys can't get scorched, like, at all. What will it be? Maybe they can, but it'd have to be a very lucky Villain Trentonmouth, essentially. And I don't think anyone has Villain Trentonmouth yet. They don't seem to, in any case. He's passed, but I'm going to win. So, bad choice by him. Obviously he's got Scorches, I think. There we go. That's 1 game down. Let's see what we got. It'll take a while to see what we got, I think, because I bought all those diagrams. So I've got to wait for all of them to scroll through before it shows me what card I got. Alternatively, I could go to my deck and check, I suppose. While it's going, I'll start heading off to the other place. Or the next place I have to go. The way I'm finding these, by the way, is... pretty much you can just wander around randomly and search all the... I'm actually going to read this book while I'm here. The Cult of Freya. Freya Modron, the Great Mother, teaches us to put our faith in her no matter what life brings. Thus warriors pray to her before setting off for battle, and the women they leave behind pray for their menfolk's safe return. Freya, as a mother and a goddess, understands all the trials of mankind. She soothes out pain and provides comfort. Yet woe to him who acts against her and violates her eternal laws. Handed down for the good of men in the world, condemnation awaits such men. They will be cut off from the life, giving source of motherly love. If they repair not their ways and renounce evil, return to their mother's goddess bosom, they shall be cursed for all eternity. They and all their line. Wow, actually, that's kind of dark. Not only cursing them, but their children. 20 crowns and Binding Frost. As I was saying, the way I'm finding all these, you can just go randomly to each merchant, and you find a merchant, good chance they're going to play you in Gwent. However, there is a handy website called GWENT-cards.com, and it has a list of all the cards you can get and separated into all the areas. So you can just look at, I'm going to do all the ones in Novigrad today, which is a lot of games of Gwent actually. Maybe 2 episodes for Novigrad. But there's 24 people in Novigrad you can play for cards. You can just follow that, go down the list, and it'll help you. The next one we're going to do is in the Passiflora here, which is Brothel. The high-class Brothel. We're going to come in here and talk to the Madame of the Brothel. Marquis Serenity.
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes?
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
So the, staff hasn't changed since then?
Oh, of course it has. It does so incessantly in this business. Burly Berthy married a merchant. Ella struck out on her own. And you'll likely find Cerise praying at the temple. I alone remain. So, shall I summon the girls? Just remember, this is a decent establishment. Pause to yourself to start with. And our girls are well-mannered. The range of subjects they discuss in detail, I myself find it daunting.
Actually, I'd just like to buy something.
GWENT cards. I guess I'll sell some stuff to her as well. I honestly don't need all this food, so I'm going to sell some of it. Damn it. I need these. Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. They're used for colouring things, goddammit. The fish is what I was trying to sell. Cool. I can't play Gwent with her yet.
Take care now.
Interesting, actually. Why can't I play Gwent with her yet?
They've burnt another at the stake.
Do
It's
not
dreadful.
annoy me.
Interesting. I thought I could at this
Could
point.
it be that all roads lead to... When I look at you, why, I almost regret I'm no longer on active duty.
Fairly good compliment for a whore, I suppose.
Take care now.
Alright, well again, since we're not playing Gwent with her, I'll cut and we'll be back with the next player.
Scum flows into Novigrad. Sorceresses, their debauchery...
This is interesting.
Here calls a Witcher. Look! The corpse-like visage, the beastly eyes. This is magic that's made a mongrel of man.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay? From Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
The preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
What a little bitch. I'm sure that'll come back to bite me at some point, but it's hilarious nonetheless. In any case, cut again. Here we are at the next spot. We're at the graveyard, just north of Oxenford Gate. Come out of Oxenford Gate. I'll zoom out a bit so you can see better. Oxenford Gate is here, you come out a bit, head up into this graveyard here, and there's an alchemist here. You should play.
Looking for some potion ingredients.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage. No. I'm an apothecary.
Could swear I saw you at the summit in Loch Muin.
That may have been my twin brother.
Stop it. To the eternal fire, I'm a boil to be lanced same as you. Relax. Not about to turn you in.
What do you want?
Yeah, talk to this guy. Because I don't remember
How'd
this.
you end up here? Crematory wouldn't exactly be my first choice if I needed to hide.
I wound up here by accident. At first, after the slaughter at Loch Muin, I hid in the woods near Bangleen. But how long can one survive on roots? Finally, I could stand it no more and boarded a raft bound for Novigrad. Once here, my coin soon ran out. I began to beg, and thus met the king of beggars' men. They gave me a choice: I could start working for him, or they would break my legs.
Got anything interesting to sell?
More importantly,
I
Gwent.
do. Shh.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Gwent, specifically. Did I buy anything from Northern Realms? I don't think... I got a catapult. So I'll put that in, and I'll get rid of Sheldon. Once again, facing Nilfgaard. Not too much of a problem, in all honesty. Again, starting with a spy, it's always good. Yennefer is always good. Both catapults, very nice. I think I get rid of the Binding Frost. It's good. And Vess as well, I think. Yep, that was a straight upgrade. 5 to a 6. Once again, gonna lead with my spy. Gives me a decoy, brilliant. Clever. Forces me to keep playing. This is dangerous, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm going to play both of these. It's possible he has a Scorch, in which case I might just be screwed, but puts me on 32 right off the bat, so it's very hard for him without a Scorch to be able to do anything to me here. Cool. Expected. I think I just pass here. Because he's going to have to burn a lot of cards to be able to beat me. Yeah, so he just gave me the round. Not that useful unless you've got more than one, unfortunately, but what you going to do? First things first, going to play a spy back on him. Not great, but not bad. I do need to burn some of his cards down. That's an inevitability that's going to have to happen. So I'll play Death Mold. For precisely that reason, actually. It's very good to play with... Like, it's a 6. It's not that essential. I'm going to do it again, in fact. But if I can burn his Scorches, it saves me in the future. Yep. I want to get rid of all his Scorches, if possible. Okay. It's likely he only has 2. You can only have a maximum of 3 Scorches. And I don't think most of the AI, normal AI, is going to have 3 Scorches. Which is good. So I feel kind of happy just playing these Trebuchet units. He's burning his gold cards here too, which is good. It's good here, it means I get another spy. Because this will die and then I'll be able to resurrect it. $33.33. I think I play this and then probably pass next turn, I think. Yeah, I think I let him have this. So it puts us on very even footing, except that I have medics. I mean, he may have medics as well, obviously, but... So we play a medic. This is a small trick, but you should always... If you've got a medic in your graveyard, you should always medic your medic. Because that just gives me 5 extra points, because it does... The effect still applies. My hope is for more of these, which is very likely with only got 6 cards left in my deck. So that's going to be a spy onto me as well, yep. Still ahead on cards. That's something. He's got a 10 up and a 7 up, which makes it harder for him to scorch. He may have Villain Tretton Mirth, which is why I'm worried, but there's nothing I can do about it. I need to just keep playing cards. I think I've won this, because this combo here is ooh, maybe not. It's gonna be close. It will be close. These, like, having 3 of these guys is a hell of a combo. He's passed. Okay, so I'll have one. It's close though. Much closer than I expected it to be. Once again, I'm gonna have to wait for all of these things to go through.
Should have buried him in the ground.
This one's actually one that's fairly easily missable, because he has no marker on the map. And I don't think there's any quest to come up here. Gold Hunter Scout. Cool. Alright, I'll cut out and I'll be at the next Gwent player in 3, 2, 1.
I need a gift for my...
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas his will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew? You could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Eramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
I'm gonna buy these things because they're all useful. Potion of clearance. I think I've got enough potions of clearance. How many do I have? Yeah, I've got like 4. I don't need another one. I'll come back and get these later if I need them. I'm not gonna read them now.
Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it.
We can ask Triss about that later. For now, for reference where this guy is, there's this notice board right here, and this is up near St. Gregory's Bridge. It's in the sort of rich part of town. Passiflora is here. And this guy is right behind this notice board.
Welcome back. So,
Play some Gwent.
To matters less controversial, wouldn't mind playing a few rounds of Gwent.
Again, nothing. I'm going to take out a Biting Frost, actually. So I don't have my leader ability, which sucks. But I at least noticed this time, which is always good. Got my Spy, always good. I have no siege units, which makes you very useless. Did I replace you with yourself? I think I did. I think I just replaced a Kudwini siege guy with a Kudwini siege guy, which is kind of funny. Got some siege units now, though. I like building up with siege on the last... Ooh, that's a good card. It's a spy, but you can't... 1, it costs 0, so you're not giving your opponent anything, and 2, you can't decoy it back up again. Might be in trouble here. I think I passed this round. Because he has to play a fair few cards to be able to beat me, and he may not, yeah. So he's just going straight for the loss there, which is fine, because I can now play those spies back at him. Which will hopefully bring that spy back. Okay, so I'll be able to play 3 spies on him this turn, which will put us... Will that put us at... I think that'll put us at even. I mean, he's going for the win here. Which is fine, because I was planning on giving it to him anyway. So this will put me on... Because he has to keep playing cards, that's the thing. He can't afford not to. 62. He has an 18 here. Let me think about this. These will both be 16, so that's what? 32. These 3 will be 36. I think I actually try and beat him in this round. Because he can't scorch me. Which limits him hugely. And I have some combos that do significant. And like, he has to keep playing, that's the thing. He can't afford to pass. Because he will straight up lose. Although he has a lot of bloody units. It's impressive. That is a pain in the ass. That is a pain in the ass. So now I have to pass, I think. Yeah. Something I should have considered. I didn't think about a villain Trenton Mirth. Still, I think that's... I mean, it's not good, but I think I can still win. Because I've got 2 extra cards. Potentially enough. The problem now is, I'm far more scorchable. Buffing his back row. I mean, the reality of the situation here is I have to play all my cards here one way or the other, so we'll see how it turns out. I mean, gold cards kind of suck. For me, that is, because they can't be scorched or whatever. But, at the same time, it's not looking good. So I have, what, like 21 more points. Supposed to have 43. So I'm beating him by 3 at this stage, I think. If I play all my cards and he can't play his, which is probably unlikely. Oh my god, okay, so I win. If my math is correct. So these are probably both Scorches, which he can't play because it'd just kill his own side. And this should put me on 43, I think. Yep. Whew, that's actually kind of lucky. But good.
Need a gift for my wife.
Understood. Does the gentleman?
Freed Brigade Recruit, okay. Alright, so I'll cut out and be at the next guy. Murder time. Gwent. And we're back at the Nowhere Inn in the shit part of town. It's just here. And this innkeep here will play us. Come through here. Don't even have floors in this place. It's a bit rattier than where we were previously. Passiflora and things.
Sword swallower?
No, a Witcher.
Never heard of that.
What did the cook make today?
No, nothing. Just checking if they have... Ooh, actually. Nope. Checking if they have Gwent cards before I play them is the reason I'm doing that all the time.
In the mood for some diversion. A game of Gwent would be best.
Once again, facing Nilfgaard. No spy, which is unfortunate. Interesting. Not a great hand, but hopefully we can win anyway. We shall see. The problem here is that it's quite likely that she's going to have spies, which makes it a bit harder for me. If I had my own, I can work around it, or if I had decoys, I could work around hers. However, we'll give it a go, see how we go. I think I'll play my back row, then pass. She seems to have very low level cards, so she may be an easier player. Makes kind of sense, she's in like the ratty bar or pub. I didn't actually mean to play that, I meant to play this one, but oh well. There we go, spy. Try pass here actually. I should pass here. Most definitely. Because she's not going to be able to beat me and she's obviously not going to try. Oh, maybe she will. Looks like she's going for it. Or she's just bad and wasting her cards. I think she's just bad and wasting her cards. Yeah, okay, she's just crap. Well, I'm happy for that, because now she has 0 cards. So I win the next round by default. May as well win with a bang. So 1 to 29? 1 to 30. Cool. That'll do. So that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. 20 crowns and we get... Impenetrable fog. Okay. I'll be back. And we're back. Very close to where we were. We were up about here. We've just come down here to this loan shark. I'm pretty sure he'll play us at Gwent as well.
Greetings. What have you got to pawn, and how much do you need?
What makes you think I need a loan?
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less fortunate have forfeited.
See what he's got.
Show me what you have in stock.
A book. Interesting. I'll take it.
Been a loan shark long?
Aye, since I was just a little tyke.
So you helped your dad, took it over when he died?
Nah, my own father left me here in pawn and never did redeem me.
That's a bit depressing. Alright, let's play cards.
What would you say to a few rounds of Gwent?
Pawning your own child is probably not the best idea. Then again, monsters. I think this is the first time I've seen a monster deck, which is cool. I'm definitely keeping Binding Frost against monsters. I think I get rid of Siegfried, actually. Gives me a Trebuchet. Excuse me a minute, there'll be a cut here. And we're back, sorry about that cut. I don't remember what I was actually gonna get rid of you. Sure. So the monsters' sort of gimmick is they have a lot of cards with Muster, which is an ability that you play one and it brings out a bunch of cards with the same name out. So you can play like one Necker and it'll pull a bunch of Neckers out of your deck, or hand if you've got more in your hand. I think I'm gonna lead with big combo. Maybe. Interesting. Although I think his ability puts a thing on the front row as well. The biggest play you gotta worry about for monsters is vampires. If they play their vampires, you're gonna lose the round pretty much always. Not necessarily, but highly likely. I'm on 16. I mean, yeah. That's annoying. I don't think I'm going to clear weather though. I think instead I'm just going to play one of these so I'm ahead. This guy has a hell of a deck. Considering he's some random loan shark. Whoop, that one. Here you go. So you see, played one and it pulled the others. If I play this, it's going to get rid of 9, so it'll take him down to 31. I think instead what I do is pull back... Yeah. Pull back you. Probably pass, yep. I'm gonna pass as well. Their faction ability lets them keep one random card on their side of the field. Which is decoying, oddly. Not entirely sure for what purpose. I'm gonna play a 5 here, on the assumption that he's gonna Scorch. Nope, he just passed. Okay. So I'm gonna draw a card. Hopefully a Spy. Play the 1 first, because if he wants to burn a Scorch early, which sometimes they do for strange... Here we go, Crone. That's another big play they have, because you get 3... Although, he was holding multiple of them, so it's actually really good for me. He's going to double it, but that puts him to 6. He has 1 more card. I'm going to play this. That way if he Scorches, it's still going to kill him, not me. Oh, he had the fly, obviously. I knew he had that. I should have figured. But, that's a win for me. So good. He didn't have Vampire play, which was lucky for me, really. Because it's by far their biggest play is the Vampire play. Because I think it's about 5 cards get pulled. Stefan Skeleton. Cool. Alright. I believe the next one is actually right here. I think it's this guy up here.
Welcome. What can I get the honourable gentleman? New Poo Lanes, perchance? I've not got a true pair, but they'll be the same size.
Fine. Show me what you got.
So what don't I got? Something for everyone. Seek and ye shall find. Cheap too.
There's a weird assortment of crap this guy is selling. Kind of hilariously. Do I have anything cheap that he'll take? Not really. Even these are sitting like over 100. I would give it to him for 83. But, oh well. He'll buy some of this crap though. Alright. Let's play some Gwent. I think he's going to be pretty bad at
We
Gwent.
get some cards in too, I'll be a happy man.
Well, he looked way too happy about that. That was kind of creepy. I'll put a Commander's one in as well. Since I've got one now. Don't need two of these guys. Don't even need to look at what else I have yet. I know I don't need two of them. In fact, with just these guys, I'm going to get rid of the other one too. Yep, that was worth it. I essentially got rid of 3 and instead got an 8. First things first, play Spy. He spied me too. Tala, it's good spy. Character from the first game, and is Tala in the second game? I don't remember. I don't think so. Pretty safe doing that. Yeah, I don't think he's particularly good. I think he's got pretty crap cards. I'm just gonna play 5s, I think. Because, I mean, I should play a 6, actually. I'm talking about Scorch here, because if I play another 5 and he uses Scorch, he kills 15. Whereas now he kills 6. But now I can play 5s in perpetuity, essentially. Although I shouldn't have done that because of the potential villain Trettenmuth. The way that card works, by the way, if I haven't explained it properly enough, is that you play it, and then if the opposing side has 10 or higher on their front row, then the highest card on that row, or cards on that row, is destroyed. So if you have 2 5s like I've got here, if he plays villain Trettenmuth, both of them are dead. Which could be an issue. Pushing pretty hard for the win on this first round. Vulnerable to Scorch, but he doesn't have Scorch. Which is very good information, because he would have used it there if he had it, I'm 90% sure. So unless he plays a Spy, which is unlikely, I think I've won this. Like, significantly. Because he could have Scorched me, so if he didn't, presumably he doesn't have a Scorch. And he has no way of card drawing, because he would have already played a Spy, not necessarily, but presumably. Doesn't look like it. And even if we're sitting now, he doesn't actually win with a Scorch anyway. Because he kills off these 16s, I still have enough that I win. Still win. And just to make salt in the wound. He can double this row, potentially, but that still doesn't give him enough. Cool. 20 crowns.
I'm dying of
Poverty! Plague Maiden, cool. So that's a monster card. Alright, so I'm going to make a cut and be with you very shortly. Hey, and we're back. At the 7 cats in. Cats don't like Geralt very much, so it's not a great place for him to be.
Welcome Welcome to the Seven Cats, the luckiest tavern in town. They even say the hangovers our wine baguettes are lucky.
What's on the menu today?
GWENT cards. Let's play some GWENT.
How about a few rounds of cards? Gwent specifically.
As you can see, I lost this game. So, I'm just gonna cut out the losing game, I'll just play the actual winning game. Otherwise this episode's gonna be too long.
Fear I'll slide off my saddle.
This is attempt number 3. Good. Starting with a spy, finally. Makes all the difference, really. Both a spy and a decoy, both incredible to start with. The decoy is expected. I believe... play the 6. And play my Kidwani Siege Expert. Interesting. I think I forfeit this round. They will play the spy now, I'm sure. But that's fine, because I can pull them back. He's going to play 2 spies now. Probably. Yep. I can bring them both back, so that's good. It's quite good. They may look like they're ahead, but they're not actually in this scenario. Because I can bring back both of these spies. It puts me ahead in cards fairly considerably. What I'm contemplating here is, I think I do this. Oh yeah. I was trying to force the pass is what I was going for. In this way I can get another card back. There we go for the win. Puts it as an even footing. Excuse me for a second. Okay, I'm back. We both have to win this. Scorch worries me. John Natalis in there. Scorch still worries me because Scorch doesn't affect gold cards. Okay, he's played a 5 at least. I'm gonna play this. So as to protect me from Scorch. I mean, he immediately got rid of it for some reason, I don't know why. It may be in their coding to do so. Okay, so I'm now pretty much protected from Scorch until I have to play my last card. I think I've won this. he has a commander's horn like I do, there could be trouble, but... This is a gamble, because if he has a Biting Frost, then I'm screwed. Oh, actually not necessarily. Clear weather anyway, good. So I won. It took me 3 tries against her, but I won. Alright. So that there... What'd I get? Avatar healer. Okay, cool. Scoia'tael. Alright. So the next one is... I will show this on the map as well, just for those who are unaware of where the Seven Cats is. It's just out here, this little sort of bar out on the outskirts of Novigrad. If you go through the Tredigor gate, come up over that bridge, it's right there. The next one I need to go to is the Cunning of the Goose, which I've been to before. It is... yeah. I'll fast travel there. Here we are at the Cunning of the Goose. Play the Innkeeper.
Welcome! Welcome!
You may also sell some Gwent cards, I'm not entirely sure.
Got there?
We'll find out. Yep. Ooh, he's got a Scorch. Very useful. Gwent.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Up for some cards? Gwent, specifically. So I want the Scorch. Bum, bum, bum. I may take a second Decoy as well. Because Decoy is incredibly good. Scoia'tael. Decoy is less good now. I'll keep the Scorch. I have a lot of siege units, so I think I will keep you, because you're essentially worth, what, 1? Eh, you're worth 5. I'll get rid of you. Yeah, okay. That's a good trade. Again, I've only got 1 of these guys, so I'll swap it. Got a Yennefer out of it. Fair deuce. That's interesting. Because if he plays more 5s on that row, it's a Scorch. That's why I didn't play this 8. If I can Scorch a 10, that's pretty good, but if I can Scorch 20, that's even better. Doesn't change anything. I really wish Yordle was in this game somewhere other than just in these cards. It's a cool character. I think I will Scorch, get rid of the 10. He's like to bring that back with a medic. Although he didn't, no. Interesting. See, I'm 40. I'm gonna add what? 6, 24 to mine, so I'm gonna be higher. Scorch me. Not unexpected. I could bring back a single 8, but is that worth it? Not really. What I'm contemplating now is whether I take one of these 6s back or not. I don't think I do. Actually, yes I do. Because it may force him to play another card. He'll probably pass now. Nope, he's going to play another card. Good. Now I pass. So I got 1 extra card than he does, 2 kind of, because I've got a revive, but he will probably have at least 1 revive. Scoia'tael is kind of their thing. I'm gonna play the 5 for now. I would bring back the 8 immediately, but mean, that wins it for me, so I'll do that. I'm now going to have 3 cards, which is good. We got 17 plus 8. So what, 25? Once again, I'm going to play my 5 first. Yep, bringing something back. To be expected. So I'm now safe from Scorch, if that's his card, because he's got a 6 out. Okay, so I win. Good. Fairly easy. I can take anything, but I may as well take an 8. Cool. Next up, let's see what I got. 20 crowns. A Necker.
What's your problem?
You're in my way, that's my problem. Thank you. Now this is crap weather. Next on my list to play... Sorry, kid. Is Ellie Howler. Which, if I remember correctly, he lives this way somewhere. Can't remember precisely where he lives, but I'll cut this out and we'll be back when I'm there. 3, 2, 1. And this here is the tailor, Elihal's house. We made him later in quests and things, but I think he'll pay us in Gwent now.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
See what he's got.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Probably a bunch of clothes.
Please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Feels like you're wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. He's got some money, so I'll sell some stuff. He doesn't have enough money. I could buy these masks. I'll buy them later. I'm gonna have to come back to him later anyway. Let's play some cards.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
I love that kind of awkward nod a lot of the characters give you when you ask to play Gwent. So he's Northern Realms. I'll keep the Biting Frost, I think. And get rid of this because I've only got one of them. Again. Leading with a spy, it's always fun. Gotta decoy the spy. I'll match him. Because he'll probably play that back on me, presumably. No, he's gonna play 2. Because he's still got my Stennis, remember, so he's now gonna have 2 spies that he's played, which is fine. I think I pass now. Yep, worked out well. Eliel actually has quite a good deck, playing a lot of golden cards, you'll notice. Sure, Stennis can come first. Although he's got cards like Sheldon, I guess, so he's not amazing. Still making some odd mistakes in his deck building. So he's passed on 20, I'm on 12. I'll play the 8. I'm going to bring this back, and then I'm going to play the 6. Put me on 21. Seems to be the correct play. I think I'm going to take some of these out of my deck. I think one is probably enough, maybe even none. It's a good lead, in any case. Having very low cost cards are always nice when you want to lead strong, because you want to protect yourself against Scorch. So it forces them to play higher level cards. So yeah, that's good for me, I think. It allows me to play a lot of cards that I couldn't play otherwise for fear of Scorch. Although, honestly, if he has enough backline, that could still be a problem. Made him clear his own weather. Has its uses. I don't know why he did that. It seems a bit odd, but... he has another impenetrable fog. That's a good reason why, I suppose. And he had a vest, so he wanted to get rid of the biting frost. Again, makes sense. I think I've pretty happily won this. Because I can double this row and absolutely smash him, even without getting rid of the fog. And he's passed, so works out well for me. Cool. That was pretty easy too. $20 crowns, and that, I believe, is a Nilfgaardian card. It's a gold Nilfgaardian card, I think. I'll be back with you shortly when I find my next opponent. And we're back. This time we are where we found this the merchant that I was talking to about the imp contract, which turned out to be a Doppler, who I set free.
The best stock in all Novigrad. No need to push, enough for all comers.
No one to push.
Very good. Manners before trade, always.
Works out well. Oh yeah. I remember now that I actually talked to him, but I didn't actually play Gwent, because I wanted to leave it for its separate episode. I should have taken out that card I was talking about, Nilfgaard, so look forward to some spies. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. Sorry about that, I'm back. Got a phone call. So we have Stennis, which means the spy is going to be very helpful. Get 2 more. Biting Frost, not bad. And I think I'm going to play it immediately. I don't think he's got a decoy, otherwise he would have used it almost... oh no, there we go, okay. So he does have a decoy. I'm going to keep playing cards just so that I'm ahead. Again, I'm not worried about him burning a Scorch on such a low rank card. It's pretty much the best value I could possibly get for that Scorch. It killed 5. That's the lowest value I have, pretty much. Surprised he hasn't played the Spy yet? Interesting. Siegfried, I think. He kind of has to win this round. He doesn't have a whole lot of choice about it. Okay. I want to force him to play as many cards as he has to. There you go. So another 10. I'm tempted for that as well, because I kind of want to force him to play, there we go. Stannis, if possible. Because I want to be able to decoy it. And play it back on him. We're back. Okay. Sweet. Perfect opportunity to scorch. I think I probably won this. Yep, because he now has 0 cards, so I can pass, let him win this one. I have the hiccups, by the way, so if I forget to edit one of these out, my apologies. So that gives me 20 crowns, as well as a Frightener, which is another monster card. I'll be back with you when I find the next player. And we're back at the Kingfisher, which is right in the smack bag center of the main city of Novigrad, right here. Right north of Hyrak Square, fast travel point. If you come in here, whoop, this innkeeper should sell me cards, and I think he plays as well.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The Kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the Kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
What are you serving today?
Gwent cards, all I care about. Bunch of squares, all cards, useful. And let's play some Gwent.
Looking for a partner. Wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Then you're in the right place, friend. If you'll play now, I'll stake the unique card from my collection.
Sure, let's play.
This is one of the innkeepers I was told about by Stepan, down in Oxenfurt. He told me to come up here and play. There's a monster deck. I don't have a spy, which is unfortunate. Still don't have a spy. Still unfortunate. It's a bad monster card, so there's hope. Okay. Got the ghoul play. Again, not a particularly useful set of cards. Also, I think... yeah, it didn't work out well because he had multiple ghouls in his hand, so I think I'll win this pretty easily by the look of it. Torrential Rain. Annoying, but not so annoying that I'm going to stop playing cards here. That should put me in the lead, I think, easily. Yep. I think I take that back, because I still win there. And then I have that combo for next round. Although I have to be very careful here because there's a definite potential that he will play his vampire combo. Plague Maiden, don't worry too much about that. He may not have it, he may be an easy enough Gwent player that he doesn't have the vampire combo, but we shall see. Aricus combo, so that should bring some front row, yep. Front row guys. Let's do this, that'll put me ahead significantly. I think I can safely pass now though. Although... yeah, I'll pass now. One isn't likely to make a difference. Yep. Okay. I feel fairly safe here. I think I'm gonna win. Yep, easily. Cool. So that was a nice and quick one. Let's see what he gives me.
You win. Card's yours.
It's weird that he sold a bunch of Scoia'tael cards when he played a monster deck, but
Uncouth.
I guess he's selling the ones that he doesn't want. That's a gold card right there for Nilfgaardian Realms. Next up is... I think this bookstore owner just here. At Books and Scrolls, just across from where we got the last one. Come in here.
It can't be. White hair, yellow eyes, slashed face, just like he said. Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's enough. What is it?
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you, said you'd come for it one day.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself, but the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
Alright, see if I can find it.
And perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
Be glad to look over what you got.
So here's a bunch of books, all interesting, and I probably want to read all of them at some point.
Interested in books? You don't look the scholar, but...
But he will play me in Gwent.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Which is always fun. I will take out a couple of these siege experts and put these in instead. Because I'm too often running into... Oh, you can swap. And I'll swap you two. Yep, that worked out well. Danny Lane. He will double everything in this row, so he works like a commander's horn. You see here, I'm giving him 10 points for this. Can't resist the decoy on it. Interesting tactic to go off first off by. Presumably doesn't have a Scorch, or she would have used it before playing that card. Sweet. Allow me to decoy that. I can even do this. Play it on her. Get my cards. And then pass. I don't believe she has a Scorch. But just in case, I'm going to play a 6 and try and tempt it out. Because she did get more cards. I say she because the leader is Francesca Finderbear, but I think the actual person I'm playing is Guy. Yeah, he's a bookshop owner. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and just smash her in the second round. That's gonna be a spy back. She has a 20 here, so I'm actually fairly safe from... She's playing me. I'm actually fairly safe from a Scorch here, even if I bring back my second catapult. It should be 3 5s. It was actually one of them was in her hand, I noticed. She actually went down an extra card. Which isn't too beneficial for her. I will keep one of these. Probably the Crimson Reaver. In fact, I might keep both of these, even. I am still scared of this Scorch, is the only problem. So I think I'll play that, because I need to bait out as many cards as possible, or get her to pass. She's looking like she's winning currently. I'm just scared of the Scorch. I mean, I still come out ahead. But she can get rid of 60 from the Scorch. That's the problem. 15, I'm fine. No, I'm not. Well. Let's play again. When you draw, you can actually just hit a button to play again immediately, which is a bit better than losing. Good. Opponent starting. Same play as before. Is this going to go exactly as it went last time? Perhaps. So far, so good. We shall see. She played that immediately this time, which is useful to me. I think I'll actually keep it in my hand now, though. Because I can win easily. My mouse is having weird inputs because I've been alt-tabbing. Which hopefully doesn't affect the recording, we'll have to see. Alright, so we're in a pretty good position. Doubling a second row. It's fair enough. Try and bait out a Scorch here. Okay, so that should allow me to play quite a few more cards than I would have otherwise, because he's now got a 12 on the board. Interesting here, though. Do I run into the same problem that I did last time, where I try and go too hard Maybe. Villain Trentoneth. That's what I get for trying to be greedy. I think I just pass. I may actually lose this one. That's fine, because I can clear the weather later. Bring back the spy. That's to be expected. Saskia. I'm gonna be pushing it here, in case, unless she's got a bunch of scorches and stuff that are all useless to her, which I doubt. Yeah. I think she's probably won this one. So at 5, 10, 15, 19. Okay, the pass, and I haven't properly done the math here, so I don't know what happens, but... Okay, I do win. Thought so. Cool. So there is a Havocar Smuggler. Sky Tell card. There is a quest to get a book in here, but I can do that later. Next up, we have, I think, this armor right here. Pretty sure it's this armor.
Master. Top-notch swords.
Indeed.
Show me what you...
Some maps for some Witcher gear, plus some other things that I'll buy. You now should have enough money to buy all of this crap. Or not. Well, at least it cost me nothing to go to the shop.
So long.
So I was obviously wrong. What does this say?
Ah!
Armor, okay.
Hey now!
Even more dreary.
Then who I'm thinking of then should be just down here, and you take a left, and then take another left. Here's a blacksmith, who's not here. Well. I'll wait till morning then, shall I? There he is.
Ooh, we need something sharpened, reforged.
I need to play Gwent.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
I lost. This one won't be in the video.
Got this cracking in the spine.
Need something sharpened, reforged.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Can't stand to see those mugs anymore.
Need something sharpened.
Wouldn't mind.
This guy here is draining my money. It's the second time I've lost to him. Okay, this is better. Not bad. I would have preferred to have my spy, but do what we can. Lead with a 5. He's doubling his front row. This can work in my advantage. My hope here is I can get a Scorch off that can kill more than 10. It's my hope, anyway. I think I will play both of these. It runs the risk of getting dragoned, villain threatened myth. Okay. Okay. So that puts me in a winning position. I like that. I'll draw a card. Cool. I'll play that card. I'm gonna hope that he plays a Commander Sword on this row. To pump all them up to 8. And get rid of 10 here. I think what I do instead is pass and let him win. Because now he's played the vampires, I have a lot less to worry about. Because he has 3 cards versus my 4. I'm feeling more confident here. Particularly if he plays the Crones on the first turn, which is a distinct possibility. I'm gonna bring back something low value because I want to be able to use my Scorch. There we go, the Crones. That's exactly what I was waiting for. I can now get rid of 24 of his points, leave him with 5. Now F1. It's chopping off your nose to spite your face a bit there, but I won't complain. Cool. So 3rd time's the charm, it seems. Gave me 20 crowns, as well as Elven Skirmisher. Let's go, Hotel. There should be... this guy. Apparently he plays Gwent as well.
Welcome!
Yep. Look like you're a Gwent aficionado.
A game of Gwent. How about it?
Cool. Playing a Nilfgaard deck, so spies. I can expect a lot of spies. So I'll keep those decoys. Get rid of you. I'll get rid of you, because I only have 1 of you. I don't think he'll lead with a spy. Nilfgaard tends not to lead with spies for some reason. It always seemed the better choice to me, but they never do. Burning a Scorch on a 5, I can deal with that. Burning 2 Scorches on 5s, I can definitely deal with that. This is going fairly well. He clearly has a lot of high value cards though, otherwise he wouldn't have burned his Scorches early, I suppose. Play my 6. I may as well play that, just to get the win. My thinking there being I have a medic so I can bring it back. I have 2 medics now, cool. I think I might actually go for the win on this 2nd round, rather than letting him win one. There's T-Ball. because of the way I've got these two and this, I can set it up such that I bring something, I can bring 1, 2, 3, 4 things back. So I'm feeling fairly safe about it. And I'm safe from Scorch too because of the 10 that he's got at the back. He's wasting cards, it's a good sign. He already knew what one of them was, so I'm not too worried about that. And that kind of knowledge isn't going to help him much. I really don't care about Abiding Frost. But you've just convinced me that I should take the Crimson Reaver back rather than one of the others. Sweet. That worked out perfectly. I managed to keep the decoy until the end. You got some good cards, that's for sure. I'm gonna play this 5. I'm in a fairly safe position here as long as I can keep one card. Four, 7. So I'd give him 7, I'd give myself 7. So I'm actually going to pass here. Sweet, so he loses anyway. Good. I'm glad I didn't get rid of the weather there because I wouldn't have won. Alright, so next one, I believe I've got to play... I'll be back when I found the next player. And we're back. Took me a while to find these places, but I'm just here. There's this blacksmith here and this shopkeeper here. Both should play me.
Yeah, welcome to my workshop. Sturdy craftsmanship at a reasonable price.
Cool.
Don't know that I'm gonna buy anything, but I sure wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Okay, so the opponent's going first. He's... Biting Frost is less useful. Alright, cool. I'm happy with this. Immediate passing, interesting. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use 2 cards no matter what, right? I mean, it gets me the win. And puts us on even footing, except I already have a win, so... Interesting move by him. Surprised he did it. Obviously he didn't have a decoy, otherwise he would have taken the spy back, presumably. I want to keep these guys for my last round, hopefully. I want to burn out his Scorches if I can as well. So that I'm not scared of a Scorch on that last round. Yep. I feel fairly safe about that now. I'm gonna take back this 8. Unfortunately, he has to keep playing, essentially. He has no real choice. Well, not unfortunately, very fortunately for me. I'm just gonna let him win here. That's fine. Bring something back, it will be... Yep, spy, annoyingly. On the plus side, gives me some protection from Scorch. That's actually really useful. Because I can get rid of that later, and it means that he can't use Villain Tretmoth if he's got one. He does have more cards than me though, so it's... potential bad. Potentially bad. I just gotta hope he doesn't have Villain Tretmoth. Doesn't seem to, at the very least. Okay, he's passed. Sweet, so I win. I'm gonna get rid of this because I can, but I won anyway, so... Cool. So that was nice and easy, and I think there's a merchant just across here.
You know how to disembowel a man.
I wonder if I can... No. I'm gonna have to run around.
Go pickle spiders up your arse!
Once again, what is that supposed to mean?
The lady took me aside the other day.
So there's a butcher here, I suppose?
Oh, that's rich.
This guy.
I told her if that's how it's going to be, I'll start
Deliver
buying
us from all evil in body and soul.
Excellent goods at the lowest prices. If some mug's got it cheaper, you can be sure the scoundrels put sawdust in his flour. Interest you in a fritter?
I assume he sells
Mind
food.
if I have a look?
Yep, he sells food. Food and drink. But he's got some money, so I'm gonna sell him some stuff. Cool. Let's play some Gwent.
Not so interested in goods, but I'd sure like to play some cards.
I love how everyone in the world plays this game, it's great. So if he's got 9 in 2 cards, he wins. If he's got above a 5 in 1 card, he wins, which is definitely a possibility. Okay, so he forced a draw. That's highly annoying. Decoys are a lot less useful against Scoia'tael, because they tend not to use spies. If he has Scorches, I kind of want to tempt him out as soon as possible. I have the Frostbite, so my hope is he plays a few more on the melee row, but so far he doesn't seem inclined to do so. Once again, he hasn't Scorched yet, which makes me think he doesn't have it, but he could just be saving it. It's a definite possibility. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. I think I'll double my back row, and then I'm gonna call it. Because that should put me to, what, 20... 34 plus 6, 40. Yep. And he passed, good. The problem is, like I win, sure. So, but it's 5v7. Although I have 2 medics. Who would I bring back though? An 8. And a 6. Not bad. I'm gonna play a 6, that should put me to 15, it'll force him to play 1 more card. And hopefully that draws from his hand. It did, it drew both of them from his hand, that's fantastic. So I can let him win this without a problem. It's now essentially 2v4. And I have a 7 that he can't get rid of at all with a Scorch, which is always good. That's annoying. It gives him 15. One of them was through his hand, no good. So he can't do anything now, and I can beat 15 easily. Good, good, good. There we go. So we won. Gives us 20 crowns, as well as... Reordain. It's a, Elven deck. Scoia'tael deck. I mean, that's kind of annoying. Can I go through here? What is this? Weird kind of... It's a weird way to build a building, but okay.
Don't
Alright,
touch me.
I'll meet up with you with our next opponent, which I believe is Vimy Vivaldi. And here we are at Vimy Vivaldi's bank. He is right in the middle of Harach Square.
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
Something else you can do. Convert your currency.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
So you just convert all my Nilfgaardian florins as well as the other currency, orens, Redanian orens, into Nilfgaardian crowns.
Be of service?
Let's play some Gwent.
You play Gwent, don't you?
Oh, sure. Because I'm a dwarf. Is that it? Do you also believe I know every other bleeding dwarf in existence, and at the end of each day, I deepen the mine shaft in my cellar?
So you play or not?
Aye, I play.
So play me. Stake a unique card, maybe?
Why not?
Good old Vimy. Scoia'tael deck, of course. Not as useful against Scoia'tael. We now got 2 of them, which is good. I actually think I get rid of the Crimful Reaver. Unfortunate, but not much I can do about it. I think there's likely to be a lot of 10s here, so my Scorch will be very useful when the time comes. I am still slightly worried about a Villain Trentonmirth, which is a potentiality. Interesting. You would need a 7. I'm throwing up whether or not I should pass here. I think I do. Yep. It was the right decision. Decoy, useful. I'm gonna bring back that 4. This one, Blue Stripes Commando. Because now I've still got that combo with both of these. Saskia. Fair enough. I don't really want to open myself up to Scorch though, that's a problem. So I'm gonna play Death Mold. Counters with a Vesemir. I think I'm gonna have to just open myself up to the potential of Scorch. And I'm gonna pass here. Yep. Unfortunate, because I thought that may be what he was gonna do, but I'm glad he had to overcommit so much for that one hand to win it. Because it's now 5v6 cards. He's going to bring back something big-ish. Okay. So I want to bump this back line. Because eventually I'm going to have to do it. He may Scorch me if he's got one. He doesn't. I have to just keep playing. If he's got a Scorch here, I still win actually. Oh good, I won. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Cool. So I win. Sweet.
Can't rightly recall the last time I was so thoroughly thrashed. The card's yours.
Tried your best. Tell me, who else would have worthwhile cards?
There's Marquise Serenity, for instance. She don't boast about it, but she has one of the best decks in town, and uses it damn well. I know what I'm talking about.
Aha. That means I can now go up and play Marquise Serenity up at the Passiflora. But before I do that, there should be a Herbalist down here. Run through here, run through here. Alright, I know what that is. I'll do it later. I don't want to do proper quests during this, I only want the, this Herbalist here. I think. I only want to do quests during the, episodes where I'm not doing Gwent, because the whole point of doing an episode like this is so people who don't like Gwent can skip it.
A good one to you, young man. Hair's all a grey, but by your face and straight back, I know you to be in your youth.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Herbs, young lad. I've all sorts gathered near about. You'd be surprised what useful plants grow by the roadside.
Not that surprised, actually.
Monk's hood, for instance. Lovely blossom. Soothes aches and pains, but just a handful and you could poison a whole family. A very useful plant.
Yeah. What else would you recommend?
Have a look, young man. You seem learned in these matters, so I'll show you my special stock from under the counter.
Cool.
You just might have the herbs I need.
He is pretty much the best herb seller in the entire game. I'll buy that. Apparently I need it for a quest. I can't remember what quest, but I'm sure I'll be glad I have it later when I need it. I don't think he's going to buy anything useful off me. Not really, because I don't want to sell any of this stuff. But he will play me in Gwent.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
The guide I'm using, by the way, from Gwent-cards.com, Actually says that he's a dwarven herbalist, which is not true. He's not dwarven, he's a halfling. Racist guide. Anyway. It's a shame. That was a draw, so we'll see this game. Okay, he's chosen to go first using Skeletal perk. Let's shuffle Zoltan. Good. I'll shuffle the Crimford Reaver. Gave me pretty much exactly the same card. Because I only have one Crimford Reaver. They do the same thing that these guys do, they've got Tight Bond, but I've only got one of them at the moment, so they're essentially just a 5 cost. My hope here is he plays another 6. Plays those 3s, it's kind of annoying. I think I'll play the 4 though. He's passed. So if I Scorch here, it's a draw, right? So I'm instead going to go like that. I should have played an 8. I'm an Egypt. But I won that round at least. He has 2 extra card, well, 1 extra card than I do. I'll lead with a 4. He's played a 6. I'm gonna decoy this. Torrential Rain, okay. One thing I can do with the rain is actually use my 8s here without being scared of getting scorched. Because these are just going to read as both 2s. So we can't scorch them. So I'm on what? 32 plus 6, 38. I could beat him here actually. I think I'm gonna go for it. $43. I'm gonna be on what, 38 plus 5 plus 4 plus 9. That's 40. So I'm winning thus far. If his last card's Villain Trentonmouth, I lose. Okay, he passed. Good. So I win, I think. Should put me at like just shy of 50. Just shy of 60 rather. Cool. And he gives me Siege Tower. So I finally got a new Northern Realms card, considering that's the one I'm using now, because it's the only one that I really have a good enough deck for. So next we need to go to the Golden Sturgeon. Welcome back. And here is the Golden Sturgeon. Just right near, outside this notice board. It's an inn sort of near the docks.
Has the honor to announce the betting is
and there should be...
I believe I see a challenge.
Oh yeah, Innkeeper.
What'll it be?
It'll be cool. Do you sell
What
Gwent
are you
cards?
serving?
You do. Gwent specifically.
Not hungry, not thirsty. but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Good old Geralt.
Human, are you? Look for your kind beyond.
So I want Siege Tower. And I can get rid of you. I got Vesemir, which means I can get rid of you. Cool. My deck just got a bit better by like 3 points, I think, overall, which is actually fairly significant. Wow. So yeah, pretty good. I think I keep this hand against Scoia'tael anyway. See if he burns a Scorch straight off. Nope. So he has some 6s as well, clearly. My hope here is that he plays enough cards that... Because the real worry here is that if I play this, he will just give up. Which is more than a possibility. Nope, he's got a Scorch. Okay. It's okay. Okay, he's passed, which allows me to do this, bring back my other catapult, and that makes me win. Not only does it make me win, it means I have double the cards he has, so I think we should be good. Sweet. He could have another Scorch still, but I don't think so. Seems unlikely. Because there are plenty of cases where he could have used a Scorch and chose not to. And even now he can't use one if he did. Alright, cool. So that's what, 9 plus 6, 15. So I win. 21, and for the hell of it. Cool. Nice and quick one. I like it when they're nice and quick. I'll be with you at the next... These guys want to fist fight me, but I'm not going to do that now. I'll be... Oh, Garcane. Vampire. That's cool. Alright, I'll see you at the next challenge. Welcome back. I'm pretty sure this here is one of the guys I need to play Gwent for, but I can't get in here until I continue the main story in Novigrad, and I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do Skellige first. So that's one I'm not going to do. So I'll find the next one and be back with you momentarily.
Sorry, mate. Gotta fill your horn elsewhere. This establishment's part of Skellige today.
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad, Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace? Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, before you taste the wrath of a Skellige.
Collect your friends and go. On your best behavior now.
Aye. Gents, time to go.
This blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Hey there, friend.
Thanks so much. We'd not have managed on our own. We're not rich, but I hope this is enough.
Keep it. You did more than I do.
Thank you. It's folk like you restore my faith in humankind.
Unfortunately, I couldn't avoid that quest.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
Because the woman who owns this establishment needs to play me in Gwent. It's a requirement. Ugh. Okay, this place still isn't populated. It's kind of annoying. I'll go do something else, then come back.
Well, well, another freak.
We're back momentarily. And here we are back. At the Passiflora.
My eye. I wonder how much she's paid for contorting so...
Could it be that all roads lead to the Passiflora? Welcome back. When I look at you, why, I almost regret I'm no longer on active duty.
Yeah, but you play Gwent here.
I'm curious. You play Gwent?
Certainly. Though for high stakes exclusively, of course. In fact, the game would be exceedingly boring without the risk.
Up for a round?
Why, yes. Let's play.
She plays Novigrad, which means I probably want both decoys. Although I also want my spy, so I'm gonna get rid of you. I think I get rid of you. Yep, got my spy, good. Definitely worth getting rid of if I get a spy. She will no doubt have a decoy. Yep. I am going to do that. To encourage her to play the spy. Yep. I probably have more decoys than her, which means I have more spies than her, essentially. And she just wastes a second decoy, brilliant. I'm liking this so far. And she's passed on one, so I can win with Kira. You'll do. Brilliant. So now one card ahead and one round ahead. So she's essentially forced to win this round if she wants to win. I'm going to play him. And the reason I'm playing my blue stripes here is because I have 2 medics, so I want to be able to revive cards that are going to potentially be useful in future rounds. I don't think I'm going to clear the weather here. No, I don't think I am. But at the same time, I think I'm going to have to play more cards because I don't want to be in a position where... Because the reality of the situation is she's going to have to keep playing cards. So I want to continue her doing that as long as humanly possible so she wears down... Because I wanted to win this round, but I wanted to win this round and be in the next round with very few cards. Well, I say I wanted to win this round, I don't necessarily want her to win this round, but if she does, I don't care. I'm expecting her to win this round, is probably a better way of putting it. Although she doesn't have great cards. So what is in my graveyard, Kira, currently? I probably want 3 back rows in my graveyard, so I can bring 3 back rows back next turn. Pretty happy with that. Should bring back a spy. Brilliant. That's exactly what I was waiting for. It allows me to keep this going longer, get more card advantage onto her. I think this is going fairly well. Because she's in a position where she has to keep playing cards, essentially, because she needs to win. If I clear the weather here... Does that benefit me more? I think it does. I think it forces her to keep playing cards. Yep. Six. This should force her to keep playing. Yep. So to 46. She's probably going to need to do both of her last cards to win this, and she may not even be able to. So we'll... What does she need? 8 or above. Because Nilfgaardian winddraws. So what if I were to bring back... No, I think the best solution here is to pass anyway. That'll do it. But she had to waste that to do it. Like, that's a huge waste that would have been useful to her in the next round. But I think I've won. Maybe not necessarily. We'll see. I should have an 8. There we go. I knew there was an 8 in there somewhere. The danger here is that she just keeps getting more and more and more and more and more spies. Which is unlikely, but possible. Nope, she didn't, so I'll win. Cool. Cool.
I fail to understand how I lost that. Oh, I believe this card belongs to you now.
Know any other players willing to stake rare cards?
In Novigrad, Siggy Reuven's collection is famous. You really should challenge him.
I don't believe I can actually do that yet, because you need to follow the story enough that you meet who Siggy Reuven is. Morvaran. Before you can actually play him. Which leaves, I think, one more player I can act, 2 more actually, because I've got to go back to Crippled Kate. Which I'll do now. And here we are. The Madame is finally reloaded. Which is useful.
A bit of lust in your freakish heart after all.
Bit of Gwent in my freakish heart.
Wouldn't mind a round or 2 of cards. Only need my hands for that.
I'm going first. It's Northern Realms, so 1 decoy should be enough. Biting Frost is kind of useful, but not fully useful. I'll get rid of this guy. And I will get rid of the Biting Frost. I think Scorch is probably more useful than Biting Frost for me. Let's see. So there's a 6 on the board, so I'm going to play another 5 in the hope that he'll play a second 6. Nope, he's got a Tala. On the plus side, I can just decoy that straight away. Ah, another Crib from River. So this is a really good Scorch opportunity. One which I'm going to take immediately. Let's see here, that's a 6. So that's now what, a 7, a 2. Okay. I'm just contemplating whether it's worth doubling my first row. Not anymore. It is worth winning this round though, I think. Even though I'll be 1 card behind. Actually, I won't be, because I'll draw a card. I always forget that about Northern Realms. I say it, I feel like I say it every game. Oh no, I won't be, because I'm going to draw a card. Yeah, I mean I gotta lead with a 6, essentially. Not much choice otherwise. But I'm gonna do it on my front row rather than my back row. The reason being that I want to do the Horn on the back row, so if he Scorched first turn, would have been more beneficial for him to get rid of the front row rather than the back row, because it won't double. think I keep this for next round. I double this row, keep this one for next round. If he's got a Scorch... No, he can't use a Scorch, actually. He's stalling. So I have to pass here. I have the potential win, but... 38, 39, 40, 41, 42... If he has a, yeah, it's too dangerous not to pass here. If he plays a card, it's going to be one... Oh, apparently he had nothing anyway. Cool. So it was the right decision one way or the other. It's 20 crowns and a Karen. Cool. So my monster deck's actually getting up though. I enjoy playing the monster deck more than any of the others. So I now have one more person to play. And I will get to them and then be right back with you. And here we are for the last card. This here is a Scoia'tael band out in the woods. They're nice enough.
Greetings. Forgive them. Hatred blinds them.
Apologising for his kin, who don't like me very much. Actually quite a nice Scoia'tael band compared to a lot of the others.
It's you! I'll never forget you. I must thank you once more.
You know me? Where from?
We met long ago in Broccolon.
Possible, but can't say I remember.
No surprise, you were badly wounded then. If not for the Dryad's care, it's unlikely you would have survived.
Long time ago. So long it feels like it happened in another life. Maybe that's not so far from the truth. Be glad to glance at what you're selling.
He sells some good stuff, which I will buy. I want to have all of the diagrams, which is why I buy these regardless of what they are all the time. You'll see me do it. Cool. Anything else? You'll buy all this crap. Cool.
Vafail.
Greetings, Gwynblade. Would you like to trade?
Vafail.
I've just remembered, you can only actually play this guy in Gwent when you get a quest to do so, because it's a unique card.
Greetings.
So I think you have to, I think you'd be like... After you beat Siggy, I think? Siggy Reuven, you beat Siggy Reuven and then he sends you out here and he's like, oh, there's some elf out there who's really good at playing.
War changes everything.
So, with that... Hunting wolves. You do you, buddy. With that, we are now finished with our Novigrad Gwent. Well, at the very least, all the games we can play now. So Novigrad is pretty much completed as far as Gwent is concerned. For all those that tuned in and stayed all the way to the end of this incredibly long video, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.